YouTube. We got a guest in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Listen, you know when you see someone in the background, I was like, we gotta let this lady talk. We've got to let her talk.
I've been holding my mouth.
I know. Alright, listen, let's put a mic on you. Let's put a mic on. Introduce yourself, tell the people your name and what you're about.
Hi, my name is Wright. I'm a spoken word artist, model, and presenter. And I've just landed myself Pulse 88 radio show. So I'm going to coming onto the airwaves, sharing my music and also trying to spotlight and highlight spoken word artists because that's my foundation. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So today I'm shadowing. I did drive time with Mel, and now I'm watching the Grown Arse Men, listening to the Grown Arse Men. I was sitting in the corner like...
And it's weird because I was speaking to a spoken word artist today about possibly coming onto one of our live shows.
Yes.
And yeah, I think you might be a good person for her to speak to because I think she's just lacking a bit of confidence right now.
Really? That's well.
Yeah.
I want to hear the content first. I'm sorry, I'm saying it out there.
Different content.
Well, listen, we might have to hear a little bit of something, you know?
I can give you one actually, because it's International Women's Day.
Okay.
I've got a poem called Black Queen Battle. No, because I've seen it in the corner, like, rocking.
Right, Grace, turn that. Let's. Can we do this? I'm I love that.
If you stay prepared, you ain't got to get prepared.
Do you know what I'm saying? I used to be around the girl
background and all that.
Don't run around everything. A cappella.
Oh, no,
turn it down, bring it down.
I don't mind, you can have a beat and I'll go over the beat.
Alright, let's go.
So, this is Black Queen's Battles. It was written after a discussion between black women about relationships and the struggles that we have finding them. So, after we had the discussion, they asked me to write a piece that represented the group consciousness. So this is what I came up with, and it's called Black Queen's Battles. The most powerful piece in the chessboard is the Black Queen.
Jeez.
With a crown of ether 9 and adorned with melanin. You have fought many battles, overcome many things, but one of your most ferocious battles is finding and keeping a king. There's an abundance of pawns, stallions, rooks, and assortment of knights. But to find the royal match, a black queen must fight. See, they've been told that the idol queen is soft-haired and light. Or better still, a queen who is white. But what double standards, the shame and disgrace, should a black woman choose to date out of her race? Statistics record that the black king is most sought, but the same surveys would suggest that black beauty is a naught. A system of racism has created this norm, so some lighten their skins, sew in weaves, soften their characters, and generally conform to media images and ideals of the West that say thinner and lighter and quieter is best. Black woman is wild. Black woman is loud. Black woman is angry. Black woman is proud. Black woman is strong. Black woman forgives and keeps going, even if her man is doing her wrong. Still suffering from the legacy of slavery's curse, black male promiscuity, which forced the black queen to live too independently. And now our king say, you're too strong for me. But we still need love, support and security. The black queen has evolved. We've stepped up our game. We're seeking out kings who are doing the same. Why is it such a struggle to settle or even to date? It's a sore subject that brings great debate. But the black queen is patient and willing to wait to find her true match. Checkmate. Thank you very much. So I've got a lot of different stuff, but when I was sitting in the corner rocking, I was like, I heard a lot of positive things.
Listen, Instagram, show love, man. Show love.
You can find me
give out all your
Instagram. So my name is Natural Wright, but you can find me Naturally Poetic. So it's natural, IE, so naturally _poetic. And if you want to see some of my modelling pictures, yeah.
What kind of modelling? Because this is a family.
No, it's not. There's a little bit of sometimes because it's a mama. But other than that, it's high fashion darling, yeah. So you can find me at naturally, spelled the same way, natural IE_beautiful. So.
And listen, Instagram showing lots of love, man.
Thank you.
Can
I just say, it's been nice listening to you. Like sometimes I was itching and wanted to talk, but it's nice. There was a bit where they said black men don't get enough props, and I don't think they do. Because there are a lot of strong black kings out there that need to be saluted. There are other ones that need to be slated. But what I'm saying is, it's nice listening to you and to hear 4 black men that are talking truths and rights and speaking their minds. 100%. And it's nice to hear. It's nice to be involved. So
no, listen, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.
You just coming with that type of energy.
No man, I'm serious.
We'll have a little talk and see if you think it was good or not. Yeah, we kind of go there. But it was unreal. It was unreal.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Dwayne's a poet as well. So.
Oh, you're a poet?
Yeah, here we go.
You can come on my show, darling. When I get up and running.
I don't know if you could have Dwayne needs roses and stuff when you.
I heard it's sweet, to be honest. What I'm hearing, you the roses guy.
Exactly.
And you get the thing, and the darling. Get off.
So, you got a date when your show on Pulse is going to start?
No, I haven't got a date yet. I'm literally shadowing. I'm coming to see you.
Listen, make sure you hit us up with the information so we can let the people know.
Hey, management, sort it out, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Literally, I've felt so much love. I sent in my little application. The next day they came and saw me, and I felt a lot of love. I'm excited to get on. And also shout out to my More Than a Woman girls, because they would listen. It would be a good debate having the More Than a Woman ladies and the Grown Arse Men have a good debate.
I'm down. That sounds good. I see the type of energy. There's a little punch thing in there. That's water.
Wing Chun.
But listen, while we got you there, Bruce Lee. Wing Chun. Listen, while we got you, I think it'd be obviously we've been speaking about International Women. We're going to move the topic on in a second as well.
Okay.
International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Is it something where you feel that it should be a day where you as a woman should be celebrated, and who do you expect that celebration from, and how?
For me, International Women's Day isn't necessarily like what you were saying about Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. It's more about the fight that women have had to establish themselves, like the suffragettes. So it's been, I think the first International Women's Day was in America, 1909.
Okay.
So it's about the time when women never really had that platform and they never really had a voice. If you look at some of the facts, I don't know, like, I wasn't prepared for this, I would have prepared, but women are still paid less than men. There's still a lot of disparity. So I think International Women's Day is about highlighting that and trying to push women forward. So it's not about Mother's Day. That's for mothers and celebrating that part.
So are you celebrating the day then?
I mean, yeah, well, I'm a teacher, so at school I try to encourage, but I'm always trying to uplift women every day. Yeah. Every single day. So it's like, sometimes these days that you get, it's like, it's another thing, a Valentine's Day, another spend money day.
Yeah. But I personally don't think anyone took the day seriously.
I don't think they do. No, it's not really something at schools, they might pipe up and say, International Women's Day. And then I've come here today on the radio, people saying it, but in general, people don't really pay much attention.
So question.
I think they should, because, women... It's still very difficult for women, and we have come on leaps and bounds, but I still think there's a lot of negativity and there's a lot of disparity and lack of equality. And even though we have made progress, there's a lot more progress that can be made. There's, I think another thing like music, when you listen to the music, if you listen to R&B, the negative connotations of women, it's very difficult. Everyone wants you to be a bad thing.
I feel like women are outright in kind of saying the same, like,
yeah, you hear certain on the sides of it, you're like,
ain't this, and you know what I'm saying, like, you man ain't this, and like, very much more outspoken and celebrate, like Darren just said, Cardi B, for example, like.
But the reason why it's celebrated is because women have been getting the other side of it. So when you hear a woman saying these things, you're like, yes, my time! And it's like you wanna pipe up.
So, question: Do you think International Women's Day helps and is beneficial to women in terms of trying to get further up the ladder in terms of equality?
I don't think it's recognised enough.
Yeah.
Really, in reality. It's just another day that's in the calendar, really. I think it should be recognised more. So I don't think it has that much impact. But the fact that it's there is positive for me.
It's so hard when someone says equality. I hate it. I know, like, I know me and Dwayne maybe are a bit kind of like-minded on this. And again, it's
so what's your problem with equality?
It's not to be disrespectful. I just don't believe that there should be equality in all areas.
Well, I don't. Sorry.
In terms of men and women. Harsh. I know.
You say that, and there can't be equality in everything. And this is the thing that I was in a relationship for 16 years with a guy, and he was very much.
Hold on, 16 years?
16 years old.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, like vinyl.
She said, hold on. There's bare DJs out there right now. You don't know what she's talking about. She said, oh, like vinyl, you know? Yeah.
But what was it?
Equality. Do you believe that there should have, in your 16-year relationship, do you believe that there should be equality within that?
Do you know what?
relationship?
We play different roles, but you still get a lot of
There you go.
attitude. Like, I was having a discussion with my ex yesterday about my son, and he kept on saying, yeah, because of my man, you're not my man, that's why, because of my man. It's like, guys, seriously, but the reality is, it does have an impact.
Yeah.
It does have an impact on his input on my son and the way my son interacts with me. So we can say we want inequality and say, it should be blanket, it should be all the same, but the reality is, it probably isn't. But people should be treated fairly, and you shouldn't be able to.
Fairly and equality is something I think gets so mistaken.
It's blurred.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about fairness rather than equality.
Yeah, 100%. And the respect levels, 100%. That's where equality it goes. But I think that some people, especially, no, I can't say especially women. I can only talk from my own experience because I've maybe had these debates with women that they have an issue when we talk about gender-specific roles. I don't. And the reason why I don't is because as a man, as a man, I feel like it's my job to provide for my family, and I take that very seriously. I would never put that responsibility and say, well, it's equally as much your responsibility as it is mine.
And also as well, women want that as well. Women want to feel like
You just talking for all of them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. In my experience,
Yeah.
the women I've kind of come across, they want that. They want a man to have specific roles, and for them to have specific roles. I think in regards to equality, I think what we kind of get confused is that it's in regards to rights. So pay.
That side.
Fairness.
Hey, if I'm doing the same job as a man, I mean, why am I not being paid the same?
Yeah, I agree with that because I think a job should be paid a certain amount, regardless of who does it.
But then
That's
a lot of
right.
time there's doubt in women because men are more tend to be. This is from research, not necessarily my opinion. But men tend to be more assertive. If they go to an interview, they're very much more confident, whereas women are almost apologetic.
Yeah.
And if a woman is confident and assertive, she's labelled a bitch. Am I allowed to say that?
No anymore.
Sorry, she's labelled
Red flag.
big red flag. And she come on the radio and she swear on the thing. Okay, she's labelled a female dog or too much. So it's hard for a woman to be strong. I'm a very strong woman.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I'm intimidating to guys.
Okay.
And then there's the other side of it, like sexuality and how a woman's supposed to act and what's seen as acceptable. So
What's a strong woman, please?
Me?
I believe
But the thing is,
a
I'm
lot of
strong.
women get confused with the term strong women.
Okay, sorry.
And I have to do everything by myself. I don't
that's
need this.
not-
That's what strong.
Between strong women and them wanting to be independent.
Yeah, it gets blurred.
Yeah. Shout out to Felicia Stevenson.
What is your definition?
Very women
of a
say
strong
because they
woman?
pay their bills, they think they're a strong woman. That's not necessarily.
Yeah, but-
And being harsh and aggressive and so forth is not strong to me.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Being strong doesn't necessarily mean
Right, so
anything.
why are they always labelled with aggressive? Why has that come out? Is that
It's assertive sometimes, and it's like men.
Right, but my point is though that for me, being assertive and being hard, like exterior, that isn't a strong woman to me. Like so I'm asking you, in your opinion, what is a strong woman?
I think someone who knows what they want and who they are, and they're able to stand firm and stick up for it. And I think it does get confusing because I'm still a woman. I'm strong. I've got my opinions, and I'm not going to sit down just because I'm a woman. That's not going to happen. But I'm still vulnerable. I'm still, emotional. I still want a man to be able to look after me. So it is very difficult to try and really define the parameters of what a strong woman is or how you should be. But it's the way that society is evolving, it's hard to know your place. And I do think sometimes men get a hard rap, but there are men that need a hard rap.
yeah.
So,
Are you able to, what's the word that I'm looking for in terms of a relationship? A woman, a strong woman, finds it hard to be
Vulnerable.
not even vulnerable. It's something to her man. Oh my God.
Humble.
No, I know the word.
Subservient.
No.
Submissive.
Submissive.
That's the way it is. There you go. Thank you, Darren. But yeah, do you, in regards to obviously being a strong woman and holding that, walking with your chest high, because listen, you've come in here, you're surrounded by 4 big black guys.
I ain't that scared.
And now you've come in with confidence and you've come in and spoken your piece. So do you find it hard to be submissive within a relationship, carrying yourself the way in which you do?
This is a statement that I make often. I am not scared to be submissive, or I'll be submissive to the right man who deserves it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be submissive to a man just because he's a man. If you're acting in a way that deserves my submission, then I'm not giving it.
What's that action? What's that action?
Like you're caring, you're nurturing, you're doing your thing. Like you're looking after me and making me feel strong in myself. It shouldn't be a battle where my strength should be beaten down. You should be putting me on a platform and saying, this is my strong woman, she's helping me pave the way. So if I've got somebody who's showing me those things, I'm willing to be helpful. I'll be your wifey. But if I've got a guy who thinks he's up here and I'm a man, you should sit down, babe. Listen, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Round here.